Hey folks, it's Dave here, and trying something really, really different tonight. This is not sports related, as you can probably tell, but I've been playing this afternoon, and I'm really been enjoying this game. It's called Tiny Epic Defenders, and it's a kind of a not really a tower defense game, but in that same kind of vein, where you're trying to stop the hordes from taking over the capital city. And this is not a tutorial. This is a first look because I'm still very, very new at this game. So I don't want anybody thinking this is a tutorial, but I want to at least show it off a little bit tonight because I have been enjoying it. I played a handful of games this afternoon, as I mentioned. So I'm just getting everything set up here for online to make sure that we don't have any issues. Alrighty. Now the cards are very glossy, as you can see. I got a lot of gloss. Okay, no matter what I do, they're kind of glossy, so there's not much I can do, unfortunately, to help that. So I try to arrange the lights the best I could. Okay. So how this game plays, this almost set up here. So I have my two characters. I'm playing the solo mode. So I have my two characters over here. I have the green guy and the yellow guy. And they each have different things that I like as far as special abilities. This one here says, I reduce the fire rank in the outer region that I'm in at the start of my turn. So when things start heating up and the areas get taken over, right when I start my turn, I can reduce some of that. So I like that. I saw some other people playing that. The All Aboard podcast, it was called. I think it was them. And they have the best run-through on this. Okay? Let me just double check on that. Okay? I want to make sure that I get it right because these guys were fantastic. Okay? And I've been at their channel all day long. And I want to make sure I get them correct here. I thought it was the All Aboard Board Games podcast. Okay, if you want a tutorial on this game, search All Aboard Board Games podcast. Look for Tiny Epic Defenders, and they have a killer video on this and how to play. In fact, their video was better than the rule book because when I read the rule book, I was like, I wouldn't have got this. So if it wasn't for them, then I wouldn't be playing this game. As David C. stops by, yeah, this is non-sports tonight. This is going to be just some kind of adventure game I've been playing, and I'm playing on super easy mode, kind of a mode I invented. But I'll give you an idea on how this plays. Around the layout stops by. I did see you sent me a message. I'll check that right when I'm done. Fenner stops by. He has some fantasy, dungeon crawls. No, this is actually it's a defense game. So I have the capital city here, and this is where I start with my people, my meeples, okay? And I need to defend around the city. If it starts to crumble, then the city starts to crumble, and then that's how you lose the game. So what I've done is I've picked my foe, okay, and you have some really, I'm not going to look at them because I don't want to spoil the game here, but these are your epic foes that you fight. I'm not looking because I don't want to spoil it. But these are all the guys that you fight. Oh, they were upside down, by the way. Let me try that again. So these are some of the foes that you fight. And I picked one at random, so I don't know who it is, okay? So I put that guy down here. What I need to do now is randomly take my dire enemy, I think this is called. Some kind of enemy. What is this guy called again? He is a epic. So this is my epic foe, and this is my dire enemy card. Okay, so we have 6 dire enemies. You're supposed to put 2. I'm just going to play 1 because I'm trying to learn this game and not get my butt handed to me, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these, set it aside, and I'm going to put the others in the box. Again, you're supposed to take 2. I'm just doing 1 tonight. Now I have all my standard enemies, which are going to attack all around the capital. There's 9 of these, okay? I'm going to put 3 into the box. So 1, 2, 3 go into the box. They're done. And now I'm going to put 3 here to start the game. And then I'm going to take the other one, these 3 here, mix it with my foe. And now I don't know who's who, right? We don't know who is who. And I'm going to put these on my epic foe. So in here, I got some of my regular guys, and I got the one, what do we call him there? The epic, no, not the epic foe. He is the dire enemy. Okay, we have regular enemies and we have dire enemies. Okay, so these three here are going to be regular enemies and they will start the game. Also in my hand, I will have a yellow defender card, a green defender card, and then two they call them all defenders, but what it means is like any defender can make a move, okay? So I'm going to shuffle these up, and I'm going to put these on the bottom of the monsters, all right? So what's supposed to happen, if I'm playing this right, is the monsters will get 3 attacks, and then I will be able to make my moves after to try to set things straight, okay? The idea is to make sure the capital doesn't go down in flames, okay? And that's the idea. I don't think you can die in this game, but if you get down to 0 health, then you can't do anything but move, okay? You can't do any, so what does it say here? You can't secure anything, you can't defend, and you can't fight. So you're not dead, but you're useless until you get back to the capital. If you get back to the capital, you regain all your health back, but you can't defend the area. So it's kind of a time management worker placement type of game. So let's go. Again, not a tutorial, but I'm going to just play as I learn the game. So we're going to flip the first card. Alrighty, so the first attack goes to the mountains. And you can tell by the symbol on here that this is the mountains right here. So you just match up symbol and symbol. So 1 attack on the mountains, and that's by some wildcats here. And now the wolves are going to attack the plains. Okay, so see the green and the green here? So the wolves attack the plains. So there's my first card that I played. Now the second card, again, this is all kind of how the game is designed on the first turn. So the wolves are continuing to attack my plains, so now that they have 2. And the forest now is attacked by a bunch of dirty purple ants who I got to clear out. Alrighty, so the forest goes up 1. Now the final attack is going to be on the forest again. Those little spiders or ants or whatever they were doing a lot of damage. And now the sea. We have a whole bunch of birds and fish attacking the sea. So the coast has been attacked. All right, so those are the first 3 turns of the game. I think I got that right so far. So as you can see, the forest has been attacked twice, as the plains. So we got to go and start putting out some of these fires. So I'm going to flip the card, and now it'll be my turn. In the following turns, or the following whatever waves, if you want, well, all these will be mixed up, okay? But this is how you start the game. And this has been fun. I played this today. It's really fun. All right, so this is going to be an all or any defender can move 3. Now, what I like about my yellow guy is that when I start a turn, I will reduce the fire. So I get 3 moves. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and I'm going to bring this down as my 3rd move. Okay? So that's it for him. That's it for anybody. Okay? So we get 3 moves between everybody. And I think that's all I can do on that one there. But I did bring that down a little bit, and I'll bring it down again when I move again. So now I'm going to flip here. Okay, so the yellow defender gets to go. So immediately I reduce the fire by 1 because that's my special perk. It's my defender's ability. So I'm going to bring this back down to 0. So that's 1. And I'm going to go 2. And then I'm going to bring the fire down 3. Okay, so I've squashed a couple of the fires over here. So now we're going to get down over here. So now let me flip another card. And the green team's going to go. Now, as soon as the defender card for green is drawn, I can give this guy another move. So I'm going to have him move here, right? And I think that's his only move he can make. All right, so now the green team has got 3 moves. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and bring the fire down here for 3. All righty, so that's how that goes. And then the last card of this round, it's going to be any defender. So I'll start with yellow. Initially, I bring down this 1 because that's my ability. And I will go, where do I want to go? I think I want to get over here because what's really neat about this is you can, each of these areas have special abilities too. And I like this entomb area. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and I think what I'm going to go, I'm going to move my green person here because he can defend the adjacent tiles. All right, so that's what I can do here is that. So my move is done. I've pretty much counteracted all the damage except for over here. So I think I did that correct, and we should be good to go. To note, when you're moving, when you're in the capital, you can only go left and right. Okay, so to get up here, you have to leave the capital. So all these are in a circle around the capital, but you cannot get to the top of the bottom ones from the capital. You do need to go to the side, so just keep that in mind. Alrighty, so now the turn is done. So I have my defender cards plus my attack cards from the enemy all here. Okay, now I need to take one from this deck and add it. And this is how the game gets hard. So now I shuffle it up, and I have no idea what's going to happen. I really am hoping that I start drawing monster cards first because I don't really have a lot to fix here. So if I start drawing adventure cards, I'm kind of wasting them. Alrighty, so here we go. Okay, good. So the first thing that's going to happen here, well, I should probably do it like this so you can see the cards. Okay. The plains are getting attacked by the wolves again. I can defend the plains if I use a health, right? I think that's how that goes. So I'm going to use the health, and I'm going to fight off the wolves this time. Now, I don't have anybody over here in the forest, so these purple spiders are going to continue to do their damage over in the forest. And that's how that one plays. The next turn is going to be, they're back in the forest again. So these guys are chomping up my woods, and the sea now gets some damage. Alrighty. So now I can go here. So my defenders get to go. So green says, I can't make this move, but I can fix this. So I can drop this down. So that'll be 1. I'm going to go 2. And I need to get to that forest. I really do. So we're going to go... No, what we're going to do, we're going to use this. No, hang on a sec. We're not going to do that yet. We're going to go 3. We are going to get to the forest and try to start saving the forest. All right, so the next turn is yellow. So yellow, I'm going to go 1, 2, and I'm going to come back here. And why I want to go back here is because I do want to use the special ability on this card during this round. All right, so, oh boy, so now I got green again. So what I can do with green, with my 3 moves, I can give this guy a move, but he's really got nothing to do. So I will just use 2 of my 3 moves to bring that down to 0, and I really don't have much else I can do. All right, so now, oh boy. So now I have my all defenders. I think I'm not going to use that. I got nothing I want to do, really. All right, so I got more attack coming up here. So the coast gets attacked, and the desert will get attacked. And then the last card is going to be the mountains getting attacked and the plains getting attacked. Okay, so that is that round. So now I got to take another card here. That means there's more enemies coming. It just all depends when you get your cards come out. If they come out too early, and you, I meant to use that, but I never got the chance to. So that's a dummy, Dave. I'll have to fix that next time. All right, so they're going to attack the forest, but I'm going to block that. So they're not going to attack the forest, but they will attack the coast. So I got to start fixing the coast. All right, so all defenders here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I need to get this down. So that's where we are right now. Now yellow moves again. So I'm going to go 1, 2. What do I want to do here? And I think I'm going to come over here to 3. And so now all defenders. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, because I want to be back over here. This is going to be important. Alrighty, so they attack the coast again. And now they want to attack the desert, but I have the green guy in the desert, so we're going to block that with a health. Okay. Now I flip, and they're going to attack the mountains again. And they're going to attack the plains. Now green gets to go. So I think I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 for green. And I can, oh wait, I should, and this guy gets to go, this guy gets a turn. As soon as my defender card is drawn, I can choose another defender to give him so I'm going to use the card. Alrighty, then I'll do those moves. So I'm going to pick, what do I want to do here? The plains or the desert? Who's been attacked the most? I think I'm going to take this one. And we entomb this card, and that means that place 1 card from the discard pile into this slot. At the next round, it goes right into the discard pile. So that's going to be less fighting for us to do in the next round. Alrighty, so that would be first, and then that would be second, just to play that correctly. So they're going to attack the mountains again. I'm going to block that. And they're going to attack the ruins next, and I'm going to block that as well. So we blocked that off really nice. And now they're going to attack the plains. I can't defend it, and I can't defend the forest either. So that is that round. So now things are heating up a little bit here, and I got no health on this guy here. So I got to take another card, shuffle it in. I still haven't got my really, really bad guy yet. That's the guy I'm worried about because my guys are getting weak. So I need to get back to town and rest up. All righty. So what happens on this shift? Oh, boy. The sea is attacked and the desert is attacked. Now my yellow guy gets to go. Oh, and this card goes automatically to the discard pile because that was from the previous round. So I need to get over here. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and now the mountains are attacked, and I can't stop that because I have no health. And the plains are attacked, and the plains are in some serious problems here. So green gets to go. So the only thing I can really do with green is I can give this guy an action. So I'm going to say he's going to heal that immediately. And I'm going to go up to the entomb here in the ruins so I can entomb another card when I get another turn. Now the green guy is going to drop this by 2. And we're going to go back to the city here so I can heal up in the next round. As Mighty Mo stops by, I'm all tabletop. Yeah, I've been trying to find some games to play with friends and family locally here, and this is one I picked up on my birthday, and I was like, I'm going to give this a try. All right, so now we have the mountains being attacked and the ruins being attacked. Now, I can fight off the ruins with a heart, and I will. So the plains are attacked, and the plains have just been destroyed. So the wolves have attacked the plains, and they've destroyed the plains. So now, any attack on the plains will now start affecting the city. So that's kind of how that goes. So we're going to flip a card here. So this is all defenders get to make a move. So these guys will go back to full strength. Full strength. Yeah, full strength, right? Hockey, yeah. So they're going to be full strength again. And we're going to go. So green gives another guy a move. So we're going to give this guy a move here. So we're going to have him, first off, entomb a card. So we got to keep him. We got to keep people away from the plains. So any attack on the plains, like this one right here. So we want to keep this guy away from the plane. So we're going to put this Entomb card here. So that's going to be the move that this guy makes. Okay? So now green's going to go. No, okay, so that's one out of this. I'm sorry, that's one out of this. So that's not from the green guy. That's off the defender card. I'm trying to get that correct now. So that's one move I'm going to make. Then I want to go 2, and I want to go 3, and I can make one more move because we have a destroyed area here, and I'm going to go 4. So that's what I'm going to do on my moves there. So now we have another all defender. Okay, so what I can do now is go 1, 2, 3. And while in the desert, lose 2 health. I don't want to lose 2 health. So I'm going to go back over here to make 4. And the last card is going to be the desert and the mountains. So that's where we are. So this was Entomb, so that will stay in the discard pile. So now I take my last card here, and this is probably going to be my dire enemy. Okay. Have I been talking with ID Jester? No. I mean, I do talk to him, but just not about this stuff here. Yeah, he's been playing a lot of these games, too. He plays every day. He's got a new game. Stuff like this. I like the smaller stuff. I mean, one day I'd like to set up a huge thing and play it, but it's probably going to be quite some time before I do that. Okay, we're getting down to it. The next round, we pull out the Epic Foe. All right, so I got one thing destroyed here, and I've probably made a ton of mistakes, but you know something that's been enjoyable. All right, so all defenders now. So let's do this. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's do that. Now we flip a card. So the desert gets attacked. I'm going to fight off the desert. And the mountains gets attacked, and we're going to fight that off as well. So that was pretty good. I like that. So now the forest gets attacked, and the sea gets attacked. The sea gets attacked again, and the desert gets attacked again. And I will fight that off one last time. So now yellow gets to go. I shouldn't have fought it off, actually. So 3 turns or 4 if there is a destroyed city, and there is a destroyed area. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are my 4 turns for yellow. Uh-oh, the harpy shows up. All right, so can we defend the harpy in the mountains? Yes, we can. Yes, we can defend the harpy in the mountains because the mountains are here, and I have 2. So 1, 2. So I defend the harpy. And I'm pretty sure if I defend the harpy, if I defend the harpy, then I'm good, right? Yep, so nothing happens here because I defended him. So I defended from the harpy in the mountains, so I need to keep somebody in the mountains with 2 health. Okay. Oh, and I gained one of these. I've never gained one of these before. Okay? I've never gained one of these. So it's one of these artifacts, and I get the Hammer of Might. So immediately reduce 1 turn in the outer rim where you end your turn. Immediately reduce 1 turn where you end your turn. I don't know what that means. So the green guy will get the hammer. And you know what's kind of neat? Is I have a little hammer over here. Look at this. So I have a little hammer. So I'm supposed to put the hammer on this guy here. And that's to remind me that he has a hammer. And that's the first time I've ever won it. Yoo-hoo! I got my hammer. Yeah, come get me now. Alrighty, so the green guy has this little thing here. It's the Hammer of Might. Immediately reduce 1 turn in the outer region where you end your turn. So I think that might mean that I get an extra turn. Is that what that means? I think they should have worded it. Immediately reduce 1 turn in the outer region where you end your turn. I don't know what that means, quite honestly. They should have worded that, said get an extra turn, lose a turn, you know. No clue. No clue what that means. So if I reduce 1 turn, right, then I'm losing out. So why would I want to lose out with something good? So I'm assuming that I'm going to get an extra turn. That's how I'm going to play it until I find out what the difference is. All right, so I fought off the Harpy. I get an artifact. We play on. So now green's turn. So green is going to go. So I get 4 turns for green, but I might be able to use this and get 5. Is that how that goes? So I'm going to go 1. Oh, I need to go back here. 2, 3, 4. That's my 4 turns. But I think I reduce a turn here, so do I get 5? Is that how that goes? It's worded really weird, but if I reduce a turn, does that mean I get less turns? If it is, why would I want to carry a hammer around, right? So I'm going to play it as I get an extra turn. So that's where we are. So now we get more attacks coming. So the mountains are under attack again from the lions or the cougars here, whatever they are. And I'm going to defend because I'm going to go into here next time. And the ruins are being attacked, and I cannot defend. So they will be attacked here. And then the last one is all defenders. So when I start my turn, I can drop that down to 0. So that's going to be 1. I'm going to be careful here. 1. 2. And I need to heal up, so we're going to go 3. So we all need to heal up. So that is that. So we're going to forfeit that last turn. All righty. So I do need to heal up, although I do need to heal. I do need to heal. So we're going to have to go back to base camp and heal up. But now here it comes. All righty. Now this is where it gets bad, because now I release the Colossus. So the Colossus is hanging out over here in the desert. When a defender card is drawn, that defender is placed into the Colossus's mouth. Oh boy. If no defender is currently in the Colossus's mouth, if no defender is in the Colossus's mouth, a defender can only fight while in the mouth of the Colossus, and it costs hearts instead of turns. So, yeah. So we're going to have to, I need to get my hearts back. All right, so we're going to get some more attacks now. So the seacoast has been attacked. The desert has been attacked. All right, so yellow's turn, so I get all my health back, but I do end up in his mouth, right? When a defender, and I need to put my black heart over here on the 10. All right, so when a defender's card is drawn, it's been drawn, that defender is placed into the Colossus's mouth. So, I'm in the Colossus's mouth. A defender can only fight while in the mouth, and it costs hearts. Alrighty, so looks like I get 4 turns, and good thing I have full health here. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I did fight him there. So if I get to that, I'm spit out, and I land on the opposite region of the Colossus. So is that the opposite region of the Colossus? So I take it, he spits me out, and I go flying over here. That's how I take that. Okay? That's how I'm reading that. So that was my turn, and I did knock him down. Now, if we kill him, we win. So that's the good news. So green gets to go. So green now goes all the way up here. But now green goes into his mouth. But I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and he gets spit out, and now he's over here. And so as soon as the defender card is drawn, you may choose another defender to gain 1 turn to spend immediately. All right, so this guy can spend 1 turn. So I'm going to come over here to the coast. All righty, so that would have been before all that. All righty, so that is that. So now we get the mountains attacked and the ruins attacked. That's not too bad. We can deal with that. All defenders with a turn. Okay. So now what we want to do, I think we got this. So if I got 4 turns, I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think we win. I think that's how that goes. And again, I'm playing on easy. So we'll see how it goes. So yeah, let's go back to the Capitol and have some beers, have some brewskis. So I think we won. I think we beat the big foe, and we hung on. And again, I'm playing on easy mode here, and I did hear it was kind of an easier game that way. And the idea, when you make it harder, you want to put in more of these guys here. You want to put a few more of them in there, and it makes it really hard because you're fighting off these guys. But anyway, that's a first look at Tiny Epic Dungeons. It's been fun. I've enjoyed it. I played a handful of games today, and it's a fun little defense game that you got to play. Again, I've been playing on easy mode, so I've been kind of winning most of the day, so it probably makes it even more fun. But it is fun trying to figure out what you're going to do and use the abilities here. And so I'm going to have to kind of bump up the difficulty now and really kind of sweat it out. But anyway, just wanted to share that with you tonight before I head off and play some baseball. I just played a hockey game here. I'll post the results later. That's why I'm on the hockey mat here. I'll have to get a nice cool mat for this. I tried the golf one. It was a little bit better. It was green, but I'll have to get a good mat for this one now. But anyway, hey, so this is Dave from Studio B playing some Tiny Epic Defenders. These games are kind of fun. They're fairly inexpensive. I think I found some used on Facebook as well that I'm going to probably pick up and play some of the other games. They got zombies, they got dungeons, they got I got the Galaxies one over here somewhere too. I'll try that later on as well. But yeah, so a little bit different here on the channel, playing something a little bit different and having some fun. So I'm Dave from Studio B with some Tiny Epic Defenders here. They call it TED, Tiny Epic Defenders. But anyway, hey, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.